It was just about as horrible as you can imagine. And I had my own kids were just a little bit younger than Isaac, and so it particularly struck home with me as a young father and as a prosecutor that we needed better tools to hopefully prevent this kind of thing, but also for people who wildly ignore the big flashing red lights and the stop sign to be held accountable, but also to be aware how serious it is and how important it is that we follow those rules for our kids' safety, and for also, that woman's life was changed forever. The bus driver, the other kids on the school bus, none of them are the same. And if we can, through projects like this, spread the word, save lives, and make the world a safer, better place for our kids, then that's what we ought to be doing. If they pass a stop school bus and are convicted of that offense, you lose your license for a period of time. That is mandatory in the law. $2,500 fine for what most people would think is a traffic offense is substantial. It is now a Class A misdemeanor, and so you lose your license. A huge fine of up to $2,500, and I think what that ought to do is help the public understand that we take this as seriously as we take drunk driving. And so if the public, a member of the public, whether you're a motorist stopped behind a school bus, or a bus driver, or a teacher at a school line who sees what's happening, if you see someone passing a stopped school bus, you should call 911, get their license plate, get a description, and call that in so a police officer or a sheriff's deputy can find them and arrest them, because it is a crime when this occurs. It's not just 5 miles over in a school zone or whatever else, which obviously that would be serious too. This is actually a Class A misdemeanor. I can't think of anything other than negligent homicide, which is more serious as a non-felony offense. All of us need to be more aware of how often this happens. The fact that in Arkansas they do an annual survey, and it happens almost 1,000 times in a single day, just on that one day in the spring every year. So think about, multiply that out by 250 school days in a year. That's 250,000, give or take, times when somebody's life is in danger. And not just somebody, but the smallest, most vulnerable people in our society, kids as young as 5 and 6 years old. We have a responsibility as adults to watch out for them. Even no matter how much their parents tell them to be careful, or how much they're told by their teachers or bus drivers to slow down, kids don't think, so we have to.